Sanctification. Sanctification is another one of the incredible grace works of God. It means to set apart from, or a separation from. This progression of separation in our lives starts at the time of a person's regeneration, salvation, or simply at the time of faith. The Spirit of God starts working in a Christian's life, separating them from what is sinful and worldly, and substituting our sinfulness with influences of what is sacred and holy. In 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 13 through 14, the Bible states, "But we ought always to give thanks to God for you, brothers beloved by the Lord, because God chose you as the firstfruits to be saved through sanctification by the Spirit and belief in the truth. To this he called you through our gospel, so that you may obtain the glory of our Lord Jesus Christ." Sanctification has tremendous impacting results in our lives and the world around us. The more we die to our sin, the more we become transformed into the image of Jesus Christ, walking in victory over our sinfulness. As we become more transformed into the image of Christ, we become brighter lights for truth and righteousness in the world. The contrast between sanctification and justification. Justification is an act where God instantaneously makes a sinner positionally in a right standing with Him on the foundation of what Jesus Christ accomplished on the cross. Sanctification is the work of God that is a gradual process throughout our lives. So what's our part in sanctification? Continued trusting and placing our faith and hope in Jesus Christ, knowing our glorious position in Him and submitting to Him as our Lord, so not to hinder the work of God's Spirit from working in our lives because of sin. Or like Paul states in Galatians chapter 2, verse 20, "I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me." That's God's work of sanctification.